Hey Leo, we're wrapping up December with an energy check-in. Let's see what the universe has in store for you. My name's Crystal. I'm with Tranquil Ascending Flow, and these readings are for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and cross watchers are welcome. I've pulled some pre-shuffled oracle cards for your chakras and sent Reiki to the areas in need of healing. If you're ready to receive, simply say, I accept, and if not, say no, as our intention guides this process. Now let's dive in and see what the energies are closing out the month and the year. The first card I pulled is 36, which is a 9, your third eye chakra. The second card is 39, which is 12, which is a 3, dreams, messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. And your third eye is all about your intuition, the seeing. I see moon cycles, and then I see sun cycles as well, and so it's as above, so below. The next card that I pulled is the heart chakra, which is kind of fitting. That is as above, so below. This is a 22, and it reduces to 4. And then the last card, home, number 4. So you may be seeing 44. Shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. A lot of signs have been getting this. If you are traveling for the holidays, it is very important to stay grounded. You can wear, and this is funny because it's Christmas time, red or green clothing or indigo. You can wear crystals in those colors. You can eat foods that are those colors in order to help balance those chakras. But it is super important before you go home to ground your energy, so you know how you're feeling before you walk in and are bombarded with energy from friends, family, whatever it is. So you're in a heart-centered place. And I really want you to listen to your intuition, pay attention to your dreams. My dreams have been intense, and they've been pretty dark as of late. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe I'm doing some deep shadow work in them. I write in my phone what I remember when I wake up. And then what I started doing is automatic writing. And I always get more information with a pen in my journal when I first wake up, and it goes much more in depth. And when you're first waking up or right before you go to sleep and the rest of the world is quiet, is the best time to try automatic writing. And don't judge what comes through. It's going to be a mess at first, but eventually it won't be. And you will start getting messages. Your guides will start talking to you. But as with any type of energy work, our intention is the most important thing. So before you start, ask your angels or guides, deity of choice, to protect you, and then trust what comes through. And at the end, say a prayer of gratitude before closing out. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. Tell me for Leo, current position, please. Thank you. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 6 of Cups. This has been coming through a lot. This is childhood healing. This could be past life healing. This is nostalgia, memories. But what it really feels like right now is that you've been doing some soul searching. You've been doing some, could be work with the ancestors to heal your line both ways. But it's definitely, and I got spirit chills on that, so that's a message for somebody. You could be healing things from your past and really healing it from here. Your current challenge is the King of Swords. There is an owl, a bat, and a raven or a crow. Those may be significant. His dagger or his sword is in his left hand, but it's resting. And he's on top of a mountain, connecting with the air, his element, but also the earth. As above, so below. We need balance. And he knows the answers aren't coming from out here. It's quieting his mind so that he can get the answers from within. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You may be dealing with one of those signs. You do not have to be. This could be your energy. You may have that in your chart. But it may be quieting the noise. You could be getting messages through animals, which animals have messages. So look up the raven, the bat, and the owl. I know the owl is like ancient wisdom, and the raven, they're messengers from the other side. So maybe you're tapping into clairaudience or something like that. Recent past, Knight of Pentacles. He's my slowest moving knight in the deck. This is Taurus, Virgo, and Gemini, but he is grounded in the earth. He's not the newest in the court, so he's on a mission, and it's a mission based in pentacles. Pentacles can be money. However, to me, this is like, it could be the body. Maybe you have been tapping into what your body's telling you. Grounding in the earth. He's barefoot in the grass, connecting with his element. He has a friend or a guide, a black horse. This is investing in something tangible, something in the 3D that it maybe has already started to pay off. Wisdom, knowledge, experience. The next card, I love this. Aries, Leo, Sag, Four of Wands. My guess, you're definitely seeing 444. You got 4, 4, and 4. This is my 1111 card. This is wish granted, celebration. It could be marriage. It doesn't have to be. It could be a new business partner. It could be soul tribe. It is coming together. This is fire connected to source. Reason to celebrate. I feel like moving your body is important, and that is, your body is of the earth. Knight of Pentacles, he's moving. So dance, connect with music, tambourine, drum circles, singing bowls, something like that. But this is passion, creativity. I love that. All right, and what does Leo's higher self need them to know? Thank you. Whoop, man down. Nine of Wands. There's 2 black horses, so I would definitely look that up. And if you can see, this one has the saddle and is all decked out. I don't know what that's called. And this one, wild and free. You may have Aries, Leo, Sag, somebody that's crossed over, that's watching over you. I see torches, and I think that's information coming from source, and it's quick, it's fire. But she's also drumming. And I just said connecting with sound, I think, is going to be super important right now. It's a great way to clear out your energetic field. Thank you. How you got here? Aries, Leo, Sag, Queen of Wands. She's a queen of, she's psychic. She is magnetic. She doesn't chase. She puts her request out and waits for it to be delivered. She never gets off of her meditation pillow. Doesn't need to. She is clairvoyant. Probably all her clairs are fire, and she is passionate. She inspires people to be the best version of themselves. She's a leader. She's a great businesswoman. I feel like you've, and I mean, honestly, you're showing up. I would even say these 3 are you. in your own reading because you're Leo. This is fire. So connect with your element is what I feel. Have a fire. Do some candle gazing. It's a good way to connect. Burning bowl. Connect with your element because I feel like that's going to be super powerful. Okay. What is Leo's current attitude towards this situation, please? And I see a black cat. You may be an animal empath. I dog sit and I know what the dogs are trying to tell me. It's insane. The more clear I am, my vessel, the more I understand what they're really trying to say. It's pretty wild. I'm like, I didn't know I could do this. Love this. This is your current attitude. This is the star. This is a wish granted card. This is a number 17, which reduces to 8. This is Aquarius, and this is finding you've healed yourself or in the process of healing yourself from whatever has happened in the past. And honestly, I feel like whatever the modality you used, you really connected with it because she's lassoing this star. And for me, it was the first time I had Reiki. The following day, I woke up and I felt such relief that I just knew intuitively, I'm going to learn this and I'm going to practice it. And now that is what I'm doing. And when I learned it, it was like, I'm not really learning this, I'm relearning this. I've done this before in many lifetimes. It just came intuitively. So if you have even the tarot, when I was relearning this, I put it down when I was in high school. Excuse me, I listened to my family and their beliefs are not this, and I put it down for a lot of years. And when I came back to it, it was as if I was remembering. It wasn't like learning, I was remembering. So I feel like there is a modality, and this is stepping into, it's once I've healed myself, then I get to become the healer. And this is what I say, Leo, it's all about what makes me happy. Your card is the sun, childlike wonder and awe. And we are in Aquarius time. Pluto went into Aquarius on the 19th and will be there for the next 20 years. And so, and this is the opposite too, right? Aquarius is your opposite sign. And my north node's in Leo, so I have to practice standing out on my own, you know, the me, because I don't feel comfortable in front of a camera. That's it. If you knew me, this is not my comfort zone at all. My comfort zone is Aquarius. This is my south node. And if you want to know what that is, I'm sure you can Google it. Your south node is what you've mastered in your past life. And your north node is what you need to lean into in this life. So this is the opposite sign, and it's finding balance between the two. I feel very comfortable behind the scenes in a group where I can support, not in front of a camera all by myself. But that's the challenge in this life. But it has to start with me. So what brings my heart joy? Tarot, Reiki brings my heart joy. And that started with me. Once I learn that, then it becomes Aquarius about the we. How can I take this skill and offer it to the collective for healing? I can do YouTube videos. I've created a fun way to learn the tarot that is a community-based setting. And if you're interested, there's going to be a link in the description. If you're in the Colorado Springs area, please come and join us. It's a lot of fun. You'll meet like-minded souls. It's just, and you learn to read the tarot for yourself, because I can read it for you all day. It's not going to hit the same when you can read it for yourself. So if you haven't found a modality, start looking into it. What brings me joy? What have I always wanted to learn? Learn it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be healing. It could be anything. I want you to lean into the joy that is, whoa, the sun card for you. childlike wonder and awe. What makes you feel like a kid? Do more of that. And what I started doing, and I'm actually doing it later tonight, is saying yes to everything. I'm going to a Christmas party, and those are not my favorite, but it's a networking event. And so I said yes. And who knows who I'm going to meet, what connections. I get to spend some time with friends, and it's out of my comfort zone. So I said yes. Anything that I'm like, oh, I don't really want to do that, I've been saying yes. And my world has consistently expanded. Outside influences, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This has been coming through so loudly. This is the Page of Cups. He is dreamy, romantic. Page, it could be a message coming in. We're in Mercury retrograde, so it could be an ex showing back up. When pigs fly, there's a pig up there and a singing bowl. So I feel like for sure, connect with sound. He's connecting to his element, the earth and the water. His head is in the clouds. What if? He's making heart-centered decisions. I'm not sure if you can see it, but he's got energy coming out of his heart. He's letting his imagination go. Write it out. Pull it from source, your head, and put it on paper, the 3D. What feels good? Tell the universe what you want, and the more ridiculous, the better. Be specific. Get detailed. Anything's possible at this point is what this card is telling me. Anything. Okay. And the next is goals and aspirations for Leo, please. Thank you. Again, this is another one of your cards. Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. New ideas, new downloads. When you do the healing work, when you meditate and step into what if, because then you're looking at the world like anything's possible. The new downloads are going to come in, and maybe connecting with water is going to be very important. Cleanse your energy. I know for me, when I'm doing dishes, I'm only thinking about doing the dishes, and my hands are in water, which is the conductor of energy. And when I am in that space, not thinking about anything except for what I'm doing, gives me something to do with my hands, and they're in water, downloads come in quick. It's like, oh, that's a great idea. Where'd it come from? Source. But I needed to be in a place of stillness. Final outcome for Leo, please. Oops. Oh, I love that. By doing that, you're going to tap into the Queen of Pentacles. And again, she's the queen. You're sitting heavy in your divine feminine energy. And honestly, she has nurtured these pentacles. She has enough to go around. She's wise. She's a sage. People are coming to her for advice. She's a loving mother. She is thoughtful, caring. She's grounded in her element, sitting on her throne, eyes closed, because she knows she's fully supported by Source. Divine feminine energy is not chasing, it's receiving. We don't have to do business like men. We sit in our power. We manifest, and men can too. And this is not gender specific, but what I'm trying to say, we have both in us. And then when we're in our masculine, it's the doing. It's the sell more, do more, take action. But in the feminine, we're not taking action. Well, there is action by seeing it here and putting the request out, but we don't have to move our physical form. We sit and wherever we are, and things come to us. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it looks like you're finding balance, because I have air, water, fire, and earth. You're becoming the master of all four elements. And what that reminds me of is, I was going to say the Magician, but I looked over to my left. I love this. Strength. And the Magician, it's like the Magician is a master of all 4 elements. Has all the cards at his disposal in the deck. Strength is your card. This is taming the beast within, letting go of things that don't serve. That could be people, habits, thought patterns, whatever. Leading from a place of love. You're supported. There's a white sheep. And she could be the lion, or a lamb. She could be the lion or the lamb. It's finding balance between the two. We need both. There could have been a tower that happened recently, and it's taken strength to get through it. But you're finding justice. This is an 11 card, so I'm going to say you're definitely seeing 11-11. You're balancing the scales. You're taming your mind. She's looking at her shadow. She's done the healing work. The universe is always conspiring for my highest good, is what I want you to remember. You're closing out maybe a difficult cycle, but you're about to step over that fence with all this experience and Source lighting the way. You're protected and you're in between worlds. Archangel Michael, Temperance. This is Sag, and we are in Sag time right now. Balancing. One day might feel really great, and the next day not so much, and it feels very topsy-turvy. You're in between the 2 worlds, but Archangel Michael is here letting you know, and this is 14, so it's a 5, that all is well, and he's on the job. And you're closing out cycles with the world. This is the last in the major arcana. It's a 21, which reduces to 3. To an abundant new cycle that's gonna be harvest time soon, which possibly could bring in new love, Gemini and Sagittarius, or balance of the masculine and feminine within. Another 3. You're to see things from a different perspective, to become enlightened. She's the hollow bone. She's tapped into Source and to her element, the water. This was a beautiful reading. If you have made it this far, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Please leave comments and let me know what's going on. It helps me as well. I am so thankful to each and every one of you for spending this time with me and allowing me to read for you. And I hope you have a wonderfully happy and healthy holiday season. And until next time, take great care.